Bolt drivers, Uber drivers, I have time for you today. Hello everyone, it's great to be back again. Happy Independence Day to all Nigerians. Nigeria, a great country. Well, Nigeria will not make itself great. Now, speaking to Nigerians, Nigeria will not make itself great. It depends on you and I. And what happened today, the reason why I'm sitting behind this camera now, what happened today just shows that, we need to work on ourselves to make Nigeria a great country. We are praying for the country. And indeed, we have good people in this country. But there are some people that need to work on themselves. Now, I'm speaking to all those boat drivers. Today, I have time for you. Boat drivers, Uber drivers, I have time for you today. Honestly, I have time for you today. Now, specifically, boat drivers, and I'm going to gist you what just happened today. In very minute, Ijoma, why are you disturbing our timeline? But I believe that there are some people that this would have happened to, and if we keep quiet about one ride, it will happen again and again and again. And I just thought I'd just come here and share my experience. I ordered a boat ride today, and as usual, they connected me with a driver. Driver calls and says, "Oh, where are you at?" I told him where I was going to. "Where are you going to?" I told him where I was going to. Oh, he told me, "Okay, sorry, I passed the turn. I'm taking another turn and I'm going to get you." "Okay, I'm waiting." "What are you wearing?" I described. "Are you standing out?" Of course, I just said, "Okay, I'm standing out." So I explained what I was wearing and the number of the building I was at and all that. Oga was approaching. I saw him coming. I flagged him down. I entered. But tell me why I entered and I saw that he put me on paid waiting. 4 minutes 45 seconds. Come on. You just came. You just pulled up. And I entered. Why are you lying on your app saying you were waiting for me for 4 minutes 45 seconds? That's really, really annoying. Please, your people should work on this thing. If I tell you I'm finding this thing that happened funny, I'm not. Because this is not the first time this thing has happened. It's not even the second time this thing has happened, especially to me. But I want to understand. Maybe both should explain to me why the pilots or the drivers do this.
The thing is this. What's supposed to be done is this. Once you get to location, you call the person, you put it on start waiting.
But you did not get to location. Rather, you didn't even wait for me up to 30 seconds. I was the one that spotted you, and no, this is not my house. Please move forward. I was the one that spotted you, and immediately you showed up, and I told you what I was wearing. Immediately you showed up, I entered the car, only for you to start the ride, and it was 4.45 minutes waiting. When did you wait for me? I've seen this happen over time, and because I think these drivers are jumping on the fact that Bolt is now charging and the fees for paid waiting is now increased. So they are jumping on the fact that, okay, let me make extra bucks from this rider. They don't notice, so I can be at Maryland and start my paid waiting while I get to my client in Billingsway, Ikeja. Isn't that ridiculous? Is that not lying? And when the riders now see the scheme or the scam, and we become very vocal about it or upfront about it, we are now rude riders, and when they want to narrate us, they put 1 star. Is that not wickedness? So when this thing happened today, I came in, I was shocked. This was a sweet fellow that I was talking to on the phone. So I thought that, this is one of the very few bold riders, taxi drivers that we have, or boat drivers that we have. Not one of them. only for Oga to say he has been waiting for me for 4 minutes 45 seconds. First of all, I was just like, what the heck? I calmly just told him, I have a question, very calmly. I have a question. I think only bold drivers can answer this question. We're on the ride and he was going. He didn't know what was going to hit him. We were going and I said, can you please tell me why both drivers will tell you they are coming and they are still on their way, and by the time they get to the rider sees 5 minutes paid waiting, but they only just came. He said, no, it's not supposed to be like that. I said, but it's not supposed to be like that, but you did it to me. I saw, can you explain to me why I just saw on the app, on your driver's app, that you've been waiting for me for 4 minutes 45 seconds? It's that story. I said, I thought so. At first, I started trying to simulate. It's really annoying. Yes, the money might be little. Yes, the money, but come on, little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. Today they collect 100, now today is 200, tomorrow is 500. But they know what they are doing. It's a scheme, it's a scam, it's fraud. And the last time this happened, I thought I was seeing things, and I confronted the guy and I told him, why are you paid waiting? And because I was upfront about it, come, it's my money. I'm paying you. I'm not begging you for the ride. I'm paying you. So I have to ask questions, Abby. And while I was asking him, do you know that Oga was about rating me 1 star? Come on. Is it bad that I asked you why you're overcharging me, or why you're lying? And they think that we don't see, or we don't pay attention to such things. See, I don't mind overpaying a boat driver for a good job. I've done that and I will still do that. But you can't scam me off my own money. Then you lie to the app. Because I ordered the ride one day. I want to pay a surge that day, and I didn't mind. The journey was short, though it was double the amount I would usually pay. So by the time we're getting to my house, the guy dropped me, but he now told me that, oh, his phone was flat, he wasn't with his charger. In my mind, I thought that Oga how does it stopped the ride, or what does it ended the ride, only for me to wake up the next morning with a bill of 7,000 naira. Oga rode all the way to Ikorodu without turning off the ride. But I haven't forgotten about that. I think you should look into this thing about your riders. There are some of them are not being truthful. It is another thing when they come on time and they wait for the passengers, and the passenger wastes their time, and then it is justified for them to turn on paid waiting. But not when you are calling the person in Maryland and the person is in Ikeja, and because you've called the person, you want to tell both you've connected, then you start your paid waiting. Then as soon as you get to the person now sees extra charges of paid wait. Come on, that's fraudulent now. Haba. But I know that somebody out there would have had the same experience with boat drivers. If you have, please share in the comment section, because I'm going to tag both, because this is ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. So I just thought I'd come to share my experience here. Shine your eyes, open your eyes. See, it is your money and you can willfully give it to who you deem please, but nobody should cheat you out of it. And even when they cheat, even when they cheat us out of it, I want them to know that we know what you are doing. We know what you are doing. You're not that smart. We know what you're doing. Okay, thank you for watching. Don't let anybody scam you out of your money. I love you. Mwah.